Well, next to the Los Angeles Rams, who we saw earlier in the show, I would have to nominate the Oakland Raiders as one of the most inconsistent teams in the league. However, last week, the Cincinnati Bengals found that the Raiders, despite their ups and downs, rarely lose 2 in a row.
For the Cincinnati Bengals, last week's game with Oakland was a crucial encounter, and a win was needed for them to stay in the thick of the hairy AFC Central race. When the Silver and Black Blitzkrieg went on an early bombing run, Cincinnati's Tom Casanova shot it down, and Raider errors such as this one allowed the Bengals an early 7-0 lead. George Blanda kept the Raiders competitive with 2 field goals while the Oakland team adjusted its game from an air attack to an armored invasion. Marv Hubbard charged for 98 yards on only 11 carries and got the Raiders in close with his 9-yard per carry average. Then he exploded for a block that led number 28, Clarence Davis, in for a score. From there, number 23, Charlie Smith, took over and raced for 146 yards on 25 carries. Smith, behind number 64, George Beeler, slammed in to make it 20-7, Raiders. Late in the fourth quarter, Cincinnati surged to life. Bob Trumpy's catch and run ended with a bang, but brought the Bengals into scoring range. Ken Anderson to Chip Myers' pass was good to the Bengals, but the clock wasn't. It ran out on the game and perhaps on their title hopes as they lost 20-14. As for the Raiders, they're back in first place, but they don't have much breathing room.
For 3 weeks in a row now, we've selected running backs as our best of the week. Oakland's Charlie Smith with 146 yards rushing looks like he could be a choice.
And how about Pittsburgh's Franco Harris with his 134 yards against that huge Kansas City defense? He looks like a good choice, too, for best of the week. And maybe, Tom, even for Rookie of the Year.
Well, that's for sure, Pat. There's one other player who I think has to take top honors for the week, and it would be, believe it or not, Pat, a place kicker.
And with 6 field goals and 7 tries, including one of 52 yards and scoring all the points in his team's win last week, our choice for best of the week is Tom Dempsey of the Philadelphia Eagles. And you know him pretty well, don't you, Tom?
I do, Pat, and of course he has the all-time record, the 63-yarder against Detroit, I believe.
He is also a pretty good athlete in addition to being a fine kicker.
Yeah, he likes to tackle on the special teams, and he's a gourmet, Pat. He can cook and eat just about all the food in this country.
In addition to being a fine kicker, he's also exemplified courage, I think, in many, many ways.
He sure has. He's a great person. Tom Dempsey is our best of the week.
How about our picks for this week? Your record stands now at 14-12. Mine is 9-17.
But you're not mathematically out of this race yet.
Just about. Well, this week, New York at Miami. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to go with the Dolphins to keep it rolling along.
All right, that gives me a chance to pick an upset in the Jets. How about Pittsburgh at Cleveland?
I'm going to go with Nick Scorch's Cleveland Browns. I believe they might be a better team, and they do come on late.
Pittsburgh looks awfully tough, and they're playing good defense, too. I'll go with the Steelers. Minnesota's at Los Angeles.
Boy, I saw the Vikings last week, but I think the Rams might be able to score a few points on them.
Well, I like Minnesota. Atlanta at Washington.
I'll go with the Redskins.
So I'll go with the Dutchman and the Falcons. At any rate, we'll be back next week to show you what happens. I'm Pat Summerall.
I'm Tom Brookshire, and we'll see you next week.